Look at your portfolio over the last 3 years. Did you catch the Nvidia rocket ship? Did you ride the Bitcoin halving wave? Or did you watch from the sidelines, paralyzed by the hype, terrified you were buying the top? Listen to me very carefully. If you are still looking for the next big crypto coin to 100x your money overnight, turn this video off right now. I can't help you. That's gambling, not investing. But if you are looking at the artificial intelligence landscape in 2026 and feeling like you missed the boat, like all the massive gains in big tech LLMs have already been squeezed out, then you need to pull up a chair, because you're right, the easy money in the first wave of AI is gone. Welcome to 2026. The initial gold rush of building massive foundational models is maturing. Everyone has a chatbot now. That's boring. That's utility. The smart money, the institutional capital that actually moves markets has already rotated. They aren't looking at who can write a slightly better email. They are looking at the second wave. The second wave is where AI gets physical. It's where AI rewrites the code of life. It's where AI moves off the cloud and into the device in your pocket. Today, we are ignoring the noise. We are going deep into 3 specific, overlooked high-growth sectors of the next-gen AI economy. These are the sectors that will turn the millionaires of the 2023 boom into the billionaires of the 2030s. This is about foundational shifts, not fleeting hype. Let's build your future-proof portfolio. To understand where the money is going, you have to understand where we are in the cycle. Think of the internet in the late 90s. We spent years laying fiber optic cables and building servers. That was the infrastructure phase. The massive winners back then were the companies selling the cables and the routers. In the AI wave of 2023 to 2025, the winners were the chip designers and the massive cloud providers training the models. But the internet did untruly change the world until we stopped just building it and started using it to disrupt everything else: Uber, Amazon, Netflix. We are at that exact inflection point with AI right now in 2026. The first wave was about digital outputs: text, images, code. The second wave is about physical outcomes and complex problem solving. The market is realizing that a trillion parameter model is useless if it couldn't actually do something in the real world, or solve a problem that humans physically cannot. Investors who are stuck in the chatbot mindset are going to get crushed. They are investing in rearview mirror technology. We are looking through the windshield. Here are the 3 sectors that are about to experience exponential adoption. Our first explosive sector is the migration of intelligence from the cloud to the edge. For the last few years, the narrative was all about massive data centers. You send a query to the cloud, a giant GPU processes it, and sends the answer back. That model is unsustainable. It's too slow for real-time applications, it's too expensive, and it's a privacy nightmare. In 2026, everything is getting smart. Your car needs to make split-second decisions to avoid an accident. It can't wait for a signal to travel to a data center in Virginia and back. Your augmented reality glasses need to process visual data instantly without draining your battery in 10 minutes. The investment opportunity here isn't the companies building the massive training clusters anymore. It's the companies designing highly specialized, ultra-efficient inference chips. These are chips designed not to learn, but to do. We are seeing a massive boom in ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits, chips designed just for autonomous driving, chips designed just for wearable health monitors, chips designed just for industrial IoT sensors. The investment thesis: look for the semiconductor designers focusing on low-power, high-performance edge computing. Look for the companies building the software layer that allows massive AI models to be compressed down to run on a smartphone without losing intelligence. This is the infrastructure that makes AI ubiquitous, not just centralized. This second sector is perhaps the most visually terrifying to some, but financially thrilling to us. Embodied AI. For decades, robotics was rigid. A robot could weld a car door perfectly 1,000,000 times, but if you moved that car door 2 inches to the left, the robot would fail completely. They had no perception, no adaptability. The second wave of AI has given robots eyes and brains. We aren't talking about Roomba vacuum cleaners here. We are talking about general-purpose humanoid and semi-humanoid robots deployed in unstructured environments. Why is this exploding now in 2026? Because the global labor shortage in physical industries didn't go away. We simply ran out of humans willing to do dangerous, repetitive, or backbreaking work. The convergence of better battery technology, specialized edge compute, which we just talked about, and advanced world models in AI, means robots can now navigate a messy warehouse, identify a fragile package, and load it onto a truck without being pre-programmed for that exact box. The market for digital labor is huge. The market for physical labor is 10 times bigger. The investment thesis. Don't just look at the companies making the cool-looking robot bodies. Look at the full stack. Who is building the robot operating system? Who is creating the simulation environments where these robots train millions of hours in virtual reality before they ever step foot in a real factory? That software layer is where the highest margins will be. If edge AI changes where computing happens, and embodied AI changes how work happens, this third sector changes life itself. This is the convergence of biology and digital intelligence. Some call it generative biology. Remember AlphaFold, when AI solved the protein folding problem? It was a Sputnik moment for biology, but that was just the starting gun. In 2026, we aren't just predicting biological structures, we are generating new ones that have never existed in nature. Traditional drug discovery is a failure of probability. It takes 10 years, $1 billion, and has a 90% failure rate. It's a guessing game. AI is turning biology from an experimental science into an engineering discipline. We are seeing companies use generative models to design entirely new proteins to attack cancer cells. We are using AI to model patient-specific responses to drugs before they ever take a pill, ushering in true personalized medicine. This sector has the highest barrier to entry. You need PhD biologists and world-class AI researchers working together, but the potential returns are astronomical. A company that uses AI to cure a major disease isn't a 10x return. It's a wealth redefining event. The investment thesis. Focus on companies that own proprietary biological datasets. In this sector, the data is more valuable than the model. Look for biotech firms that have fully integrated AI into their R&D pipeline, not just as a buzzword, but as their core discovery engine. Edge AI, embodied intelligence, generative biology. These aren't distant sci-fi concepts. These are the industrial realities of 2026. These are the sectors where the smart money is quietly positioning itself, while the retail crowd fights over the scraps of the last cycle. Crypto can double overnight on a tweet from an influencer. It can also drop 50% the next day. That's not building wealth. That's adrenaline junkism. The sectors we discussed today are structural. They are inevitable. The world will need efficient compute everywhere. The world will need automated physical labor. The world will demand better healthcare faster. The only question is, will your portfolio benefit from that inevitability? Most investors are walking around with their eyes closed, thinking the AI boom is already mature. They are about to miss the biggest wealth transfer in human history. Don't be one of them. If you want to stay ahead of these trends, if you want the deep dives into the specific companies, the entry points, and the risk management strategies for this second wave of AI, you need an unfair advantage. Consider this channel that advantage. We don't chase hype here, we hunt exponentially. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. You cannot afford to be late to this information. The future is being built right now. Let's ensure you own a piece of it.